reading Crescent City for the first time, and these are all my thoughts. I'm about 65% done with this book, and so far, from like beginning to now, if I could read this entire book in one sitting, like if I had the time to do that, I would, because I'm having to force myself to put this down at the end of the night so I can go to sleep, because I'm so exhausted from just full up and through. This will contain spoilers. If you have not yet read this book, get out now. If you haven't yet even read the first one, get out now. I think that the astronomer / mystic scene was the best writing she has ever done. Like, Sarah J Maas's skill level in writing that scene, the eeriness, the visualization, like across that entire 2-chapter stretch, I don't think I breathed the whole time. I was just holding it in. And in my last update, I remember saying, I think this one's more political and the last one's more paranormal. Nope, not after that. Whatever's happening, apparently all the gods of hell or whatever they are really want in on it. Anyway, I think that entire 2-chapter stretch was Sarah J Maas perfecting her style of writing. No notes, not a single note. Like, I mean, of course, because of the emotions of other things she's written, you'd be like, oh, this is amazing, this is perfect. No, I actually mean like stylistically, I think that entire stretch was perfect writing. I want to see more of Isaiah and Hunt. They have been through so much together. They rebelled together. They fought together in a war. They've literally been enslaved together. Isaiah is still enslaved while Hunt has been freed, and they still have this friendship going. I want to see more of this camaraderie that's being implied. I do feel like we're seeing more of them together in CC2 than we did in CC1, but I feel like I still want to know more about their relationship. I want to see more bonding happening there. Okay, I'm sorry to say it, and I hope I don't regret it, but I really like Maxian. The Hellhound's just a puppy, and he's lonely, and I want him to be happy, and I feel like he's just learning that he doesn't have to be a horrible person now for sake of survival. And like, not to say he's not bad, but I mean, we read fantasy for morally gray men. He is morally, I mean, pretty dark, but like leaning towards gray. Like, I'm praying I don't have to come back in a video or two and completely retract that statement and say how sorry I was and that I was fooled. But like, I mean, how sweet was that scene where Hunt was teaching him how to play video games, and like they've been deprived of technology. Like, another thing, they live in a police state. The whole like phone sex thing between Bryce and Hunt, steamy, loved it. I'm worried it's gonna be used against them. She's supposed to be engaged, publicly associated with Cormac, and like, I mean, people know about her and Hunt, but it's also supposed to be like hush hush on the side. But they live in this police state, and they just had phone sex, and that could have been recorded and then somehow used against them. I'm very on edge. I just it was great. But and I'm so happy that they're actually mates. I thought that Sarah J Maas was gonna do like the whole mates thing, but different, where whenever they were discussing mates for the first time with each other, she was like, oh, like Faye view mates this way, and he was like, angels do it this way and wolves do it this way. Like, everyone has their different take on it. And I thought like they were just choosing to be mates, and it wasn't actually gonna be like, no, we are mated to each other in like the magical sense. And then the fact that they actually were, I was like, oh yes, like I thought we weren't gonna get it, but thank God. Also, I was into the sex teleporting. That was an interesting twist. A bit fresh, spicy.